Okay, now welcome back to the Caribou Data Science channel. Let's do a quick look, check on my latest promotion on YouTube, see how we're doing over there. Then we'll go back, we'll return to some data has to do with work hours versus leisure hours by age groups and gender. Gender being biological gender, male, female. Okay, I'll leave it at that. So anyway, I forked over another 25 bucks for a promotion on YouTube. Let's see how it looks. Go to videos, promotions. Okay. So where are we here? So you can see I spent $14 out of 20. I still got $10 to go, by the way. This means I'll probably run out sometime tomorrow evening. Anyway, you can see I've had 70. Impressions means it appears on someone's account. That's what it says here. Are counted every time a thumbnail of your promotion is shown, not viewed. Which means every time it appears on someone's timeline. Okay. Promotional views, these are the number of people who have viewed, are counted every time someone clicks to watch your video. This isn't the total of all views you get on YouTube, okay? Which is sort of interesting, all right? So all the views, it has nothing to do with apparently with the length of time. It's just they click on the video and watch for 30 seconds and that's it. And now out of this 25 bucks, I got an additional 136 more subscribers, okay? Let's just open up Sheets here then. The data again comes from Our World in Data, Century of Work and Leisure. And as you can see here, we've got age groups, male, female, totals for the age group, right? 14 to 17 males. Well, this is kind of interesting here. Why did he jump here? You come down here, and there's the same thing. So is there a 14 plus male? See what let's do here. Let's just do some really quick and dirty numbers here. We can go over here, for instance, we can go over here. And we can look and see that the sum here is 4,325. The average hours worked is 17.1 for all age groups. No minimum, maximum 50 hours. Count of 253. Okay. What about over here? What about this? Is average weekly hours devoted to school. Sum of 400. Let's see something here. Average is 6.7 hours to school. Now, we would expect, as time goes on, and to the 20th century, we would expect that the school hours would increase and the work hours would decrease for people under working age. This is work from home. Again, the sum. What's this up here again? Average weekly home production time. So does this mean work done at home? Average of 22 hours, I guess. A minimum of 3.7 hours per week. An account, okay. And this is a weekly leisure. Maximum 63 hours of leisure. That's me. I'm pretty much in that leisure category right now. Minimum of 31 leisure hours, okay? So let's do a little bit of data cleaning here. Let's insert a column. And let's create a decade column. Now, in the interest of full disclosure, actually earlier this evening I went over to ChatGPT and I asked it how to do it. Okay? And again, so this will be A1 divided by 10 multiplied by 10. And it says, A1 divided by 10 divides the year by 10. The year by 10 converts it to an integer. takes the integer portion of results, effectively removing the last digit, and then it comes and divides by 10. Okay, so let's go over here. Start up here with B1, or B2 actually. Yes. I'm going to do this now. And let's get rid of those. So let's do this. Let's get a little funk. Let's come down here like this. And let's convert these all into Control C. Come back up here. Let's convert these all into integers, shall we? Let's do a special value only, right? Let's minimize this. Now let's go over here. Let's just do a few quick things here. Really, let's just do a couple really quick analysis here. So you could, for instance, we can say unique. Okay, let's do one more thing. Let's create an index column so we can and the same thing here. Convert this to now technically these here are shouldn't be counted as numbers. I don't think they should be counted as what is this? What's that? Oh, I was trying to count the decades. That's what it was. There we go. I get to go back and work on my shortcuts, don't I? Make this a value also. Alright. Got it. So, let's go over here. Yeah, what the heck? We might as well go for the not quite sure what that is. We might as well convert this to a table, right? So now let's try now this isn't what we want. We should be getting one row for each one. Right? no delete column. There. So because what we were looking for, we were looking for, you know, just the return of unique numbers here, which is kind of interesting. It didn't work that way. Okay. Let's see. All right. Again, if you are in the background there, hey, be sure to stop by and click on that like button for me, okay? All right. So we can now come like this, okay, and say, something as simple as this. We should be able to get the numbers by I'm not sure why. Okay. So you can see that beginning in 1930, okay, beginning in 1930, the labor laws changed. Let's take a look at the so there's several things attempted to legislate like child labor. The initial efforts were found as unconstitutional. Let's see, Fair Labor Standards Act, ESA, established minimum ages for employment and the types of hours, 1938. And you can see beginning in 1930, the number of hours worked for this particular group here. Okay. Suppose we come over like this. We do this. This. We do this. And this is ages 10 to 13. Now it's shocking, of course, for us today that 10 to 13 will be working regularly. Let's see if this gives us a so that didn't work quite right. Because what we wanted this to be the label, the legend, okay? So if let's do this. Let's look at the Now, needless to say, I'm not really that big of a, okay, so once it can be seen by years. The number of hours worked for children, okay. Let's go over here now. Let's create a place to store some of our plots in. We're not going to do anything really fancy here. See, we're really going to kind of so because this is the numbers, hours, weekly hours on average for ages 10 to 13. Let's just say how's that? Let's go back over here. Let's do the same thing for females. You want to just realize something? These are decades. Hang on. There. Those are decades. So, females. Oh man. Great. Yes, I know. Hang on. We'll see what happens. So again, you can see that the first real labor statute that passed was the Fair Labor Standards Act, which covers a lot more than this. It's the International Labor Organization, which adopts the Convention of the Mission to Employment. All right. Oh, jeez. Well, you know what this may be? It was actually the browser that does it magnified, and not the Well, this is interesting. For some reason, I figured out that those are the chart. That's the thing I want. Chart. And we're seeing the same thing, right? So this should be no surprise by now, right? Custom. Let's go over here now then. If I could spell females, it would also be, of course, that probably says more about my social life than it does about anything, my spelling. So those are our first two metrics, and they're both telling us the same thing, okay? They're both saying that, they're both saying that, this is interesting. I lost my, I lost my date line down there. We can still see the same thing. You can see that unfortunately, you know, around 1900, males worked between ages 10 to 13 worked about 7.5 hours a week, or an hour a day. Females worked about 2.75 hours per week. Basically coming to a complete end in 1930, 35, okay? So what else? Insert. Okay. Not sure what that's telling us. Okay, let's drop that one. Then let's look at males 14 to 17. Okay. So let's look at males 14 to 17. Now in the U.S. currently, I think if you're underage, if you're under the age of 16, you have to get permission from your parents to work to get out of school and go to work. Okay. Listen, now you can see the big jump between 14 and 17, okay? Nothing really tricky here. See, so it'd be interesting to look at these breaking down by 4 to 17. There's a big difference between 14 and 17. Okay, because at age 16 you can work. Okay, I'll be right back in a second. Don't go away. Now, here's one point. The visualizations are good. Good information. Without doing anything complicated. The point is, you don't also have to do something really big and fancy to get the results you need. Okay. Now, again, what's kind of odd over here is for whatever reason, you got this in here, then you come down here for females, which I don't understand, but anyway, that's all right. What the heck? Let's do a little. I think there's a big difference between being being 14 and 17. Okay. What the heck? Let's just get a little bit interested. There we go. All right. Variety is the spice of life, right? So you can see Uh, well, what's interesting is uh, males are working more hours than females. Okay, which certainly makes sense in the 20th century because there were more. There are a lot more housewives, but again, we're talking ages 14 to 17, which is kind of interesting. Okay. Okay, then we got back up here. Let's look at males 14 and plus. Yeah, I know. I got a lot to learn about uh, Google Sheets plots. I know that. So now let's look at females. 14 and plus. Also, really, I'm not sure that really means it. There we go. Why do you suggest a scatter plot rather than okay? Okay, let's try something here. Data. Interesting. I wonder if I didn't mess something up somehow. So as you can see, we still have more things to look at. So so far, we've come down into here, male, female, 14 to 17. 14 plus, we got totals there. Okay. And I would say we're going to stop at 14 to 17, 18 to 24. Okay, because at this point we're not really dealing with children anymore. Oh no, crap. Oops. Females. Males 14 to 18. Okay, some of the stuff isn't looking right anymore. Okay. Uh, okay. So we really don't see education really taken off at this point, do we? Okay. And with that, my friends, I'm going to bring this session to a close. Again, a very quick data analysis using Google Sheets and some data that has to do with our things like average hours worked by both gender and by age group. As you can see, beginning in 1930-35, when the first real child labor law was passed, the numbers for children underneath 14 just fell like a rock. Because for us, it's shocking that a kid 10 to 13 to be working. But yet we can see up until 1930, that's where they were in fact working. But then there's a big jump in hours worked for both males and females aged 14 to 17, okay? And probably most of these are 16 and 17. So there you have it, folks. Very, very quick analysis of our world in data. It has to do with average hours worked by age group and gender, okay? Thanks so much for your time. As always, click that subscribe button for me. Click the like button. Click the bell icon to be notified whenever you go live. We'll see you Wednesday night.